Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I offer in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Well, good day, everyone. Ira Epstein of Linn & Associates with your metals market update for this very interesting Thursday, and this is the 23rd of March, 2017, and we're now getting on towards 2 in the afternoon, Central Daylight Time. You know, in America, if you're watching us from abroad, there's a big event, and if you're watching us in America, the event is President Trump's first real foray into Congress. And this is about the health care bill and the tax bill. And, you know, a lot of people saying, well, which way does it go? Well, the stock market, if it stays up, is saying it's going to be a good vote. A vote will go ahead and he will win it. So we will see if that is in fact the case. Dollar's up on that news, and most currencies have given up gains and they're a bit lower. So those are the ways that you look at this. Now, it is the man, it is his litmus test. This is the president's test. If he fails on this vote, first of all, I don't know why he'd let the vote go through if he doesn't think he has the votes. That would be the worst thing he can do. He can always postpone it. So let's see what the call is later during the day. But as of right now, you don't have a trend on the weekly charts. You have a higher high, a lower low, and the market is sort of just stuck here. Looking good. It's over the 100-day and the 100-week and 18-week moving average of closes. I would like to see the 18-week get over the 100-week with prices above it. That would be another bullish sign. So we'll see if this market can put that together. When we come to a daily bar chart, you can see that we've had an outside day down. Is that the end of this run? Could be. You've got to always pay attention to what outside days do. We'll find out. Take out today's high in the next 2 sessions, which is Friday or Monday. I'd call that a bear trap, and then I'd look for an immediate challenge of up here. But we'll see more on this chart. Support back at the 18-day moving average of closes with the 100-day under it. You don't want to take out 1229.90. That was the last break low, and what bothers me is the 18-day average, should it fall to it, would take out that number. So that's probably not the best support number you can run into. Second thing, you didn't quite have the thrust to get up to the upper Bollinger Band. A little surprising here. Third thing, you're overbought as can be. So we have a market that is saying it's in need of a correction. It's not trying to convert itself from overbought to embedding, and maybe a pullback is now in the cards here. When we come to the gold ETF, you're overbought. Same type of trend, higher lows, higher highs, outside day down. Could be headed back to the 116.80 level, and if it did get to that 18-day average, it would be under the last break low, so that would not be a good picture. The gold miners seem to have run out of their momentum as well. They still have the pattern of higher lows, higher highs, but like the other parts of gold, too overbought, for me at least, to tell anybody that that market's a buy on that kind of action. In the gold-silver ratio, we've gone from 67.79 to 71.07, and we're backing off a little bit. But you're still in an upthrust unless you close under this particular break, right where I'm showing you there. And that's another, 20, 30 cents away. So let's see what happens. As for the silver itself, silver market, I see it having support around 1748.5. You would not want to see 1734 taken out. And as long as that wasn't taken out, I can make an argument for higher prices. You are not overbought, so this market could gain on the gold a bit. The silver ETF is acting like the futures. Higher lows, higher highs over the 18-day average. 1656 is the number that I don't want to see taken out there. The copper. The Escondida mine and the Union 1 workers today reached agreement whereby the strikers, the mine workers, are going back to work this Saturday. So interesting, see how it all plays out. But copper market, seeing more copper coming on. It's still up 220 points. This news is now a couple of hours old, and this market is still trading, so gives you an idea. Nobody seems worried about that. In the platinum market, if this action, the sideways action, if you were to get over 980, it could be a heck of a signal to the upside. Why? You'd have your higher lows, higher highs, and with all this support, it could go. What about if it breaks down? Well, if you take out right here, let's call it 957, that could be real ugly because you're getting now a crossover where the 18-day average is getting under the 100. This is not the prettiest chart of all. You'd really have to turn that 18-day average up to get something going. It's a scary looking chart. I don't know what to make out of it. The strength of the market has been in the palladium, but it is overbought at right up to and over the upper Bollinger Band. I think the smart money is going to take money off the table there. And in the dollar index, you're trying to embed the stochastic. So it takes 3 days. Both numbers are under 20 there, but not under 20 right there. So this bounce could lead, if it leads to another rally tomorrow, where it just doesn't get the embedded reading. Should it embed, it's just an opportunity on rallies, as long as it stays embedded, for the bears to probably be probing the short side of the market. You can see where the resistance is, and if that 18-day average of closes gets under the 100 with prices under that, that is just another bear sign. So you put it all together, not much you can say that's friendly about the dollar. Don't know how it's going to react if the vote goes through tonight in the House on the Obamacare, the dismantling, and how you put it all apart and bring in a new program. There's a lot to be worried about, and I promise you TV is going to cover it in a great, great stride. Let's talk about what I do for you. Tonight I'll obviously be writing about whatever takes place, and my clients will get it. And their reports look like that. They send them out by email, give them an idea what's going on. Bull and bear trades come out looking just that way. Then I back it up in the morning. How? I come in and the very first thing I have what's called a morning subscriber video. In that video, I'm going to go through 40 charts. On those charts are going to be a black background with all the different studies that I teach in my charting course, put it together and give them, my subscribers, which could be you, by the way, as a free trial, ideas on where to buy, where to sell, what I think the pros are doing. I give you all my years of experience on this, and believe me, I got a lot of them. And I throw out the ideas. So you might be there and you might be saying, you know, today's the day I want to buy XYZ commodity. And darn it, look, he just covered that. He's given me another reason to do it. Get you done. You might want to sell, and I say buy. And you might say, well, you know, I want to sell, but look, I understand why he's saying that. In other words, ideas. And that's what this is about. So you grab a cup of coffee, you watch the video, you get my twice daily updates. Sometimes there's more than 2 a day. And if you even like the oral updates, you can get them because they come in and I talk you right through what I'm seeing in the marketplace. How do you get it? Call us, 866-973-2077. You can go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. You can click right up here. If you're watching me on YouTube, see that icon, that little eye, click on it. It'll open up the form, or under us on a bunch of websites. It'll say click here for the form, fill it out, we'll get everything to you. 20-day access, it's a $60 a month, actually $60 every 30 days, that's how it works out. Take advantage of it, and I'm Ira Epstein.